Welcome back. We love spotlighting heroes each month through our News 2 Gives Back Hometown Hero Spotlight. It's all presented by Trevecca Nazarene University.
Yep, that's right. And this month's hero is someone who gives back on so many levels. As Sylvia Castaneda explains, his effort to help those in need has even caught the attention of the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hi there, how are you today, ma'am? Good one. You hungry?
Master Sergeant Jay Servais has dedicated his life to service.
Service to God, service to my family, service to my community, and service to my country.
The Master Sergeant may look familiar as he spent time in front of the camera. He's been with the Nashville Fire Department for 27 years. He's a district chief dedicated to operational planning and management response through agencies like the Office of Emergency Management.
The driving force, or one of the rewarding things to me, is when we have co-weather shelters in Nashville, or when we had the fairgrounds open for that shelter during COVID. People had somewhere to lay down in a safe, warm environment and eat and feel human.
Hey everybody, this is Master Sergeant Jay Servais from the 118th here in Nashville, Tennessee.
30 years in the Tennessee Air National Guard in medicine. I've deployed multiple times into theaters of operation that were combative in nature, and some were more of a restoration type effort or just medical support.
But the Master Sergeant has spent most of his life in service volunteering with the Salvation Army.
Since I was little, I've been out with my father or my grandfathers, or my mom's side and my dad's side, both with the Salvation Army, serving meals underneath Jefferson Street Bridge, or going to the area command and serving Christmas dinners or Thanksgiving dinners.
That's because love for the Salvation Army has run through his family for 4 generations.
We were saved in the early 1900s out of a junkyard. Broke, my great-grandfather in prison, non-English speaking great-grandmother and her 4 children living in a junkyard. And the Salvation Army found them and saved them, provided shelter, medical, and food for them. My great-grandfather became a pastor, then both grandfathers, my mom and dad's side, pastors. My dad worked for the Salvation Army, and I volunteer.
Volunteering, helping the homeless, is a blessing.
I get to see the person and not just the exterior. I don't get to see just the issue of homelessness. I get to see the person. And that's what keeps me going, is when we have that breakthrough moment, or when they actually build trust in you to be able to open themselves up.
What has also brought the Master Sergeant joy is fundraising for the Salvation Army through the Red Kettle Challenge. It funds services like feeding the homeless.
I thoroughly enjoy that piece of it, and going out and ringing the bell and meeting people and raising those dollars, fundraising for the Salvation Army.
Every year there is a national 4-hour challenge during the Red Kettle campaign to see which city can raise the most money. Master Sergeant Servais was part of the Nashville team. Last
year, we were fortunate enough to raise $276,000 in 4 hours, which was the most in the nation.
So the Nashville team was celebrated, flown to Dallas to enjoy a Dallas Cowboys football game with the team's owner, as the Cowboys organization is a huge supporter of the Salvation Army.
The challenge is try to beat 276 this year. You know, if we can do that in that one day, I mean, the number of families that are going to be positively affected with that money is huge.
Jay's a hero on a lot of different levels. For us at the Salvation Army, we know his legacy with his family. When Jay is looking at things, he's approaching things from what's best for the public. What's the best goodwill option to help everyone that we can help. We're blessed to have a man who walks in faith, but also understands the importance of sharing that wholeheartedly with everyone.
As for the Master Sergeant, he hopes sharing his story will move others to have compassion for those in need.
Do not let your own fear or doubt get in the way of you making a difference in somebody's life. You never know the positive impact you can have just by a touch or a reach or a hamburger, and that could change their life.
So we honor Master Sergeant Jay Servais as our News 2 Gives Back Hometown Hero for the month of January, presented by Trevecca Nazarene University, for his many years of service to his country and community, plus his passion to continue his family's legacy of service with the Salvation Army.